I am very excited to announce that we have made some awesome new pin designs, featuring iconic moments from Forest of Secrets, like when Fireheart saved Mistyfoot's kids from the river, Tiger Claw's treachery, and my personal favorite, Detective Fireheart. And guess what? There's also a coloring sheet package of all of these designs as well. And we're having a 20% off sale from now until the end of August on these pins and coloring sheets over on our Etsy shop. The link to check out the sale will be down below in the description. And now it's time for the episode. Episode 6, Forest of Secrets.
It's Fireheart.
Again?
Him and Graystripe have been up to something. I've seen them several times now, sneaking around late at night and missing from camp during the day.
Without being called on a patrol?
No. Well, I didn't send them. Ever since the battle with RiverClan, it seems their loyalties have shifted.
After the clan meeting, I'll talk to Fireheart.
Don't trust a word he says. He's probably been lying to us all.
Why can't I be an apprentice? I'm almost as big as Bright Kit. She's a mouse brain.
Hush, Cloud Kit. You mustn't speak of your clanmates like that. You know you can't be an apprentice until you're at least 6 moons old.
But I want to be an apprentice now.
You will when you're 6 moons. Until then, you get to stay with me.
Aw, man.
Huh. I guess it must be Bright Kit and Thorn Kit's apprentice ceremony. I'll sit next to Sandstorm for this, if I can. Where is she anyway? Oh, there she is, at the front. Great. Oh, StarClan, help me. Excuse me, coming through. Can I squeeze by here? Oh, StarClan, what is that?
Oh dear, that's dreadful.
Oh, it stinks. Are you going this way? I'll go left. Okay, thanks. Oi, wash in the river. You smell like a fox's rear.
It's Fireheart. He reeks. More like fire fart. You're sleeping outside tonight, kitty pet.
Great to see you too. Hey, Sandstorm.
Fireheart.
Hi.
Where have you been? You smell like the kind of crow food that even the crows won't touch.
I'm really sorry about that. It was an accident.
Some accident? Whew! I am not sharing tongues with you tonight.
Don't even think about coming near the warrior's den with that stench. If you do, I'll fix your nose so you can't smell it.
Yes, Tiger Claw. Although I might prefer my nose clawed off at this point. Oh, it's pretty bad.
We are gathered here today to give 2 kits their apprentice names.
It will be so nice to have new apprentices.
But weren't their littermates apprenticed moons ago?
I thought like 2 of Frostfur's litter were big for 5 moons and then, I don't know, the other 2 were kind of smaller, so I had to wait. Needed a bit more time with their mum.
Yes, though their apprenticeship was a bit delayed, they are ready now. Thorn Kit, Bright Kit, please step up.
It's hard to believe that they're littermates.
Mousefur, you have shown yourself to be a brave and intelligent warrior. See that you pass on your courage and wisdom to your apprentice, Thornpaw.
I look forward to training with you.
Yes, training! I can't wait to begin! What are we gonna do first? Hunting? Fighting? Seeing the territory?
Let's get through the ceremony first. There'll be plenty of time for questions later.
Bright Kit, please come forward. Bright Kit, from this day forward until you receive your warrior name, you shall be known as Brightpaw. Whitestorm, you are now free to take an apprentice now that Sandstorm has become a warrior. You've shown great skill and experience as a mentor, and I know that you will pass on all you know to this young apprentice.
Certainly. It will be an honor to mentor Lionheart's daughter. May his compassion live on in you, Brightpaw.
I promise. I'll do my best to make him proud.
Brightpaw! Thornpaw! Brightpaw! Thornpaw! Brightpaw! Thornpaw!
That is all. This meeting is dismissed.
Can we go and see the territory?
It's too late to go now, but the 4 of us will go first thing in the morning.
Awesome! I can't wait to see ShadowClan's territory.
I'll send a patrol to Snake Rocks. No cat has hunted there in a few days.
Good idea. Prey is still scarce. May StarClan grant the thaw come soon.
Blue Star, if now isn't a bad time, can we talk? You know, in private.
Very well. Come inside. What is it?
Well, do you remember the story Ravenpaw told? The one where Redtail killed Oakheart at the Battle of Sunning Rocks?
Fireheart, that is over. As I told you before, I have reasons enough to be satisfied that could not be true.
I know, but I found out something new. No cat killed Oakheart. Not Redtail, and not Tigerclaw. Oakheart died when rocks collapsed on top of him.
And how do you know this?
I went to see Ravenpaw again. After the last gathering, I had to find out the truth, and I...
Wait a moment. You told me that Ravenpaw said Redtail had killed Oakheart. Is he changing his story now?
No, not at all. I just misunderstood him. Redtail was partly responsible for the incident because he drove Oakheart under the overhang that collapsed on top of him. But he didn't mean to kill him. And I know now that that's what you couldn't believe. That Redtail would deliberately kill another cat, especially a deputy. And besides,
Well?
I spoke to a RiverClan cat who was at the battle just to be sure. She saw the body and could confirm that it really was a rockfall that killed Oakheart.
So that means...
Tigerclaw lied about Oakheart's death. He didn't kill Oakheart himself. Not as revenge for Redtail. Not at all. The rockfall killed him. Isn't it possible that he lied about Redtail's death as well?
Tigerclaw is a fine deputy. These are serious allegations.
I know, but Bluestar, can't you see how dangerous he is? There's also something else.
What about?
Ravenpaw told me that in the Sunning Rocks battle, Oakheart stopped Redtail from attacking a RiverClan warrior, Stonefur. That's the name of the cat he protected from Redtail. He said that no ThunderClan cat should ever harm Stonefur. The cat I spoke to about Oakheart was Greypool, one of RiverClan's elders. She told me that Oakheart had brought Stonefur and his sister Mistyfoot to her when they were kits during Leaf Bear. She agreed to nurse them, but she said that...
Speak, Fireheart.
She said that they had ThunderClan scent on them. Could that be true? Were there ever any kits stolen from ThunderClan? Bluestar?
And you listened to this nonsense?
I just thought I should...
This isn't what I expected from you, Fireheart. To go into enemy territory and listen to idle gossip, believing what an enemy clan's warriors tell you, and to assume your deputy is a liar because of a RiverClan cat's words. Perhaps Tigerclaw is right to doubt your loyalty.
I am loyal. I just thought Greypool was telling the truth. She didn't have a reason to lie to me. I'm sorry.
Go, Fireheart, and find something useful to do. Something that befits a warrior. And never, never mention this to me again. Do I make myself clear?
But what about Tigerclaw?
Go!
What just happened? It was going so well. Bluestar was listening, and then one mention of these stolen kits and it all went up in smoke. Tigerclaw's got her doubting my loyalty to ThunderClan. She's never gonna listen to me now. Oh, thistles and thorns, they blew it.
Him and Graystripe have been up to something. I've seen them several times now, sneaking around late at night and missing from camp during the day. Ew. Don't even think about coming near the warrior's den with that stench.
Whitestorm, you are now free to take an apprenticeship. And I know there's a van going by. Do you mind? Thank you.
Why can't I be an apprentice? Oh man, but I want to be an apprentice now.
Hush, Cloudkit. You mustn't speak of your clanmates like that. You know you can't be an apprentice until you're at least 6 moons old. Until then, you get to stay with me.
And here we have a little bit of old Running Wind. He has one line. Oh, StarClan, what is that?
Oh dear, that's dreadful. It will be so nice to have new apprentices.
Yeah, more like Fire Fart, am I right? You're sleeping outside tonight, Kitty Pet. Or should I say Kitty Pat, like I've been saying this other time? Little Groucho there for you. Oh no, the chanting again. Alright, here goes. Bright Paw, Thorn Paw, Bright Gah! That's a little bit like saying toy boat, toy boat, toy boat over and over again.
Oh, it stinks. Oi, wash in the river. You smell like a fox's rear.
Hey, it's been a hot minute. Hi. These are my lines for Sandstorm. Some accident? Whew. I am not sharing tongues with you tonight.
And Tiger Claw's got her doubting my loyalty to ThunderClan. Yeah. Why is this a hard line? I'm almost finished.
Yes, training! I can't wait to begin. What are we gonna do first? Hunting? Fighting? Seeing the territory? Awesome! I can't wait to see ShadowClan's territory.
Alright, these are Mousefur's lines for Forest Secrets. Let's get through the ceremony first. There'll be plenty of time for questions later.
I promise. I'll do my best to make him proud. Can we go and see the territory?
Certainly. It will be an honor to mentor Lionheart's daughter. One more time. Bright Paw, Thorn Paw. I don't really know how many different ways I can do that one. All right, let me try one more time. Bright Paw, Thorn Paw. That is all for episode 6.
Thanks so much for watching Forest of Secrets, Episode 6. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to the lovely members of Early Clan. Achilles the Spartan, Mandy Moore, Deadkins Productions, Sagome Kitsune, the Rex Twins, Jinx Cat, Ari San Wolfie, and Mr. Scary Pasta. One super great way that you can show your support for these episodes is by checking out our Etsy shop. We have new Forest of Secrets pins and coloring sheets that will be 20% off for the entire month of August. A link to check those out will be down below in the description. Thank you once again for watching all the way until the end of this episode. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!